Welcome to practice. Today we are going to learn a two-part practice, two techniques within this practice that will help us to bring the body and the mind into balance. So this is a great practice for two alternatives. One is when you're feeling a bit sluggish and it's almost like everything feels a little bit hard. This will help to bring you just up a little bit so that you feel quite in balance. And the other time is when you're feeling, really kind of hectic in the mind and there's a lot going on. This will bring you back down to balance. So two techniques that are really good to sort of bring you back down to a more balanced state of being. The first practice we're going to do is just called healthy breathing, and I'm just going to show you sort of a five-stage technique that just helps us to breathe calmly, and just the breath will help to bring our energy back to that equilibrium. And the second technique is called alternative nostril breathing, or if you've done any yoga, it's called Nadi Shodhana. And so we're going to breathe in and out of alternative nostrils through a technique that I'll guide you through. And what that does is it balances our left and right side of our body, left and right side of our brain, masculine, feminine, solar, lunar, whatever you want to call it. And all of that is just, again, bringing us back into an equilibrium, back into a much calmer state. And when we're in a calm state, a balanced state, we're more easily able to make good decisions outside of that fight and flight reactive space. So to begin with, just come into a comfortable seated position. If possible, it's great to sit up on a cushion. I'm just sitting up on a cushion so that the hips are a little bit elevated above the knees. If you're able to sit cross-legged, great. Otherwise, legs straight out in front. A nice long straight spine. If you just want to start by coming into that position, I'm going to just talk through a small part of the second technique, the alternative nostril breathing. We're going to take our right hand when we get into it, and I will guide you, but I just want to show you while your eyes are open. And we'll draw down the index and the middle finger down towards the palm. And so we leave out the thumb and the ring and little finger. And then we bring it up towards the face. And what I'll say to you is, take a deep breath in through both nostrils and then block the left nostril with the ring finger, breathe out through the right nostril. Then we'll remove that ring finger and we'll block the right nostril with the thumb and we'll breathe in through the left nostril. So that I just want to show you while that eyes are open, and yeah, we'll jump into it just so you kind of know what we're talking about. So now that you've found that comfy seated position, gently close down the eyes. Just check that there's balance on both sides of the body. You're not leaning to one side or too far forward or too far back. Just a nice long straight spine. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nostrils. Sigh it out through the mouth. And just release anything that you've been doing prior to this moment. And another one, big breath in through both nostrils. Sigh it out through the mouth. And now I'd like you to just place the right hand on the belly area and start to breathe. Notice the breathing. Taking a nice deep breath into the belly, and as you breathe in, feel the belly expand under the hand. And a nice deep breath out, and as you breathe out, feel the belly drawing backwards towards the spine as it empties out. Again, nice big breath in, expanding in the belly, trying to keep it contained to the belly, not all the way up into the chest. Breathing out, feeling the belly soften, drawing back towards the spine. Continuing on in your own count. Breathing in, expanding in the belly. Breathing out, softening, drawing back towards the spine, emptying out the breath. And again, breathing in, nice, deep, full breath. Fill the belly. Breathing out, softening, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Empty out the breath. And again, big deep breath in. Deep breath out. I want you to continue just breathing in and out at your own pace. Focus on the depth of the breath. Full deep breath in and out. Use that hand to feel and notice the movement as the breath fills the belly, as the breath leaves the belly. And now I want you to bring in the second attribute of this healthy breathing. So we've got depth of the breath. Now I want you to make the breath as silent as possible. So try not to, do big Darth Vader kind of sounds. Just deep, silent breathing. Breathing in, full expansion in the belly. Breathing out, softening through the belly. Silent as you can make it. Deep and silent. And next, I want you to focus on making the breath as smooth as possible. So again, we have to strengthen the diaphragm muscle. So in the beginning, you might feel a bit of a judder towards the top of your inhalation or a bit of a judder at the end of the exhalation. I want you to focus really deeply on the breath and just try to create smoothness of breath. Deep, smooth, silent breathing. Belly expanding, belly contracting. And then the fourth element we want to see in our healthy breathing is that the inhalation and the exhalation are perfectly balanced. An equal count on the inhale, an equal count on the exhale. You can actually add a count if you want to, but otherwise just feel it within yourself. Equal inhale, equal exhale. Deep, smooth, silent, perfectly balanced inhale and exhale. And the fifth and final attribute we want to have in our healthy breathing is we want it to be seamless. So no holding the breath at the top of the inhalation, no holding the breath out or pausing at the bottom of the exhalation. Just one complete cycle. As soon as you breathe in and the lungs are full, the bellies expand, immediately breathe out. Feel that belly start to soften as the lungs release. And as soon as you finish that out breath, straight back into the in-breath. Just continue in your own time. Checking in that the breath is deep, that the breath is silent, that it's smooth, there's no juddering. That the breath is balanced, equal inhale to exhale. And finally, that the breath is seamless, no pausing, no holding. Perfectly healthy breathing. I want you to try to continue that healthy breathing as we move on into stage 2. If it all gets a little bit hard, just allow the breath to return back to its natural state. But if you can keep that going and train yourself to breathe healthily, you'll find a significant difference in your mood and your energy. So just try to keep it going. In the meantime, just take that hand off the belly. And as we saw at the start of the video, right hand, we're going to take the index finger and the middle finger down towards the palm of the hand. And then we're going to bring that right hand up towards the face, the right thumb just hovering on the right nostril, and the right ring finger just hovering on the left nostril. No need to put any pressure on yet, just have it ready. So continuing with that lovely healthy breathing, breathing in through both nostrils, breathing out through both nostrils, breathing in through both nostrils. And now pressing the left nostril closed, breathing out through the right nostril. Now block the right nostril with the thumb, breathing in through the left nostril. Block the left nostril with the ring finger, breathing out through the right nostril again. Block the right nostril with the thumb, breathing in through the left nostril. Block the left nostril and breathing out through the right nostril. Now keep the left nostril blocked. We're going to breathe in through the right nostril in reverse, breathing in. Block the right nostril, breathe out through the left. In through the right. Breathe out through the left. In through the right nostril. Out through the left, and ready to reverse again. Keep the right nostril blocked, and this time breathe in through the left nostril. Out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. Last round, in through the left. Out through the right nostril. Now just release that right hand back down to the lap. Keep your awareness at the nostrils. Continue to breathe equal inhale and exhale, but the mind is at the nostrils. Just noticing any sensations here. You might feel a warmth at the nostrils. You might feel a coolness as you breathe in and a warmth as you breathe out. Just noticing. Creating a sense of presence here, of being in the here and now. Using our senses and just check in again that you are still breathing healthily. Deep, smooth, silent, perfectly balanced, seamless breath. And just prepare that right hand again, index finger, middle finger down towards the palm. Bring the right thumb up to hover on the right nostril, the ring finger to hover on the left nostril. No pressing yet, breathing in through both nostrils. Out through both nostrils. In through both nostrils. This time we block the right nostril with the thumb and breathe out through the left nostril. Block the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Block the right, out the left. Block the left, in through the right. Block the right, out the left. Reverse, keep the right nostril blocked, breathe in through the left. Block the left, out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. In the left nostril. Out the right nostril. Keep the left nostril blocked, back in through the right nostril. Out through the left. In the right. Out the left. In the right nostril. Out through the left nostril. Again, just release that right hand back down to the lap. Mind and awareness is at the nostrils. Continuing this deep, smooth, healthy breathing. Once again, noticing the breath at the nostrils, that coolness, that warmth. Mind and breath perfectly connected with awareness at the nostrils. There is nowhere else the mind needs to be, but connected with the breath at this place. And now just draw your awareness up through the nostrils, all the way up to the center of the forehead. Imagine the breath is coming in and out of the center of the forehead, like you are breathing in and out of this place. You may feel it as a tickle on the skin or an expansion and a contraction here. You may just be visualizing the breath drawing in from the center of the forehead towards the midbrain and back out to the forehead surface. Whatever it feels like for you, just continue the breathing here. Mind and breath perfectly fused. Noticing if the mind starts to wander and any thoughts come in, you can just add a little mantra for yourself, which is something like, my mind is empty. My mind is empty. My mind is empty. And then just try to come back to nothingness, breath and mind connected, the center of the forehead. And once again, as a thought or an emotion pops back into the mind, go back to that mantra. My mind is empty. Continue on your own for a few more minutes or as long as you would like to. I'm going to end the video, but I encourage you to sit here and practice. Every time the mind wanders, bring it back to the awareness of the breath at the forehead. My mind is empty. Continue until you feel you've had enough. And after you've finished, just check in with yourself. Hopefully you'll feel a lot more balanced and ready to get on with your day without reaction and from a place of calmness. My mind is empty.